Hi there, I'm Alex from Southern Ukulele Store, and today we're going to take a look at Flight once again, and we're going to look at two very popular models, and then if you fast forward a bit into the video, we're going to look at a very special SUS exclusive model available in concert and tenor size. Many of you have been waiting for this model for the longest time, and I feel it's good to show people the Mustang and the Fireball first before we get there, because they are the two ukuleles that really inspired us to have Flight make this custom for us, and they are the ukuleles that I would say the most people walk through the door in the average month and say, I've seen the Flight Fireball on your website, I'd like to try it. In fact, it's Wednesday as I film this. This happened on Friday, Monday and Tuesday. So it's a really popular point. It's a ukulele that people really focus their attention on, the Fireball, and the Mustang as well, which is just a touch cheaper. So we're going to look at the Mustang, the Fireball, and then we're going to take a very special look at the Flight Carabao. Okay, first up today, we're going to take a look at the Flight Mustang. This ukulele we featured 2 or 3 times before, and both of those videos have been extremely popular, with comments all saying, I have a Flight Mustang, it's my dream uke. And I totally understand that, because for me, what Flight do very well, and where I'm really going to kiss their bums here, is they produce instruments at that £300 to £500 price point that really, they have all the spec that people looking at instruments at £1,000 plus have. So, you know, it's a Chinese made instrument, which I know some people, you know, they're not as keen to have as, say, something made in Japan or Hawaii. But what you get with the Mustang is, you know, it's a pro instrument at an affordable price, and it has all of the features that people are looking for. You have a 38mm nut width, an acacia fingerboard, quite a unique feature. But the acacia fingerboard matches this body, which is all solid acacia as well. It's tinted orange to look like koa. You may have spotted there the side sound port, which is nicely covered up, so it doesn't just show you the insides of the ukulele. It's a bit too kind of distracting sometimes if you don't have them covered up. It's a lovely feature. The ukulele also has a double pickup, which is a sound hole mounted preamp there, connecting to a jack socket, active system. A slotted headstock, the Flight slotted headstock, which we all love. Nobody really dislikes that headstock as far as I know. With the black open back tuners, 38mm nut, and yeah, they come with a gig bag, and all this for, you know, well under £500. It's just a fantastic instrument to have and behold. If you're looking at, it reminds me actually, you know, to look at of some of the high-end kind of layer models stylistically. I think they're going for the same kind of thing, and that wider nut width and the really nice modern round C-shaped neck is another feature too. Yeah, I don't need to say any more about the Mustang. If you're looking at it and you like how it looks, you're going to like how it sounds and feels. Let's give it a play and see what you think. Okay, second up today, folks, we have the unforgettable Flight Fireball. The Flight Fireball was introduced last year during the first lockdown. That was the first time we had one in our hands. We made a video with the first model to ship to the UK. And ever since then, we've been finding that we get 3 or 4 delivered. We photograph them, we put them on the website, 3 and 4 go, and people visit the shop constantly. This is the ukulele people visit the shop most for, definitely ahead of the Mustang. It's the more popular choice since its introduction. The Fireball is all solid mango. I believe it's Indian mango, and they all have some quirks to them. They all look different. That's the beauty of mango. I can't really get a good shine in the light here this morning. I'll do some B-roll later that you can see. You have a front wood binding with a black ABS plastic rosette and the Comfort Edge armrest for you to reach the higher frets. You have an Indian rosewood fingerboard and bridge, and it's a pin bridge on the Fireball with those really nice red detail dots in the bridge pins. It's so funny. The first time I saw one of these being reviewed was Got a Ukulele, and I think he described these dots as looking like spiders' eyes, and once you see that, you literally can't unsee it until you're looking at it in the flesh. But yeah, they're actually a bit more shiny in the flesh. They've got a kind of pearl ruby quality to them. You have a 38mm nut width again with the slotted headstock, but this time the front is mango. You have the double pickup as well, so you've got that inside mounted preamp to a piezo pickup to a jack socket. And then finally, just in case I forgot, you have the side port on this model as well, like the Mustang. So with the Fireball, you have a slightly mellower but slightly more rounded and jangly ukulele than the Acacia Mustang model. Let's give it a play and see what you think. But stick around, we will be right back to look at the Carabao. Okay, last up today, folks, we're going to take a first look at the Flight Carabao, an exclusive model produced by Flight for the Southern Ukulele Store. But I just want to talk a bit about why it exists, what went into it, and the spec behind it. So the initial idea came after we launched the Ukulele Monaco. The Ukulele Monaco was an all solid mango ukulele, and people loved how it sounded, how it projected, and just everything about it seemed to resonate with our audience on YouTube and our customers visiting the shop, speaking on the phone, and pretty much everybody that had tried one liked one. But they are expensive, they're not within everyone's reach, or they're not within the budget that everybody wants to spend. And the challenge became, how do you make a ukulele that does what the Monaco does, but on a budget? And we really felt that Flight were one of the top brands in the world at making that kind of ukulele. So we talked about it with Juliana and Primos, and we decided to go with a spruce top, because most performers out there, you'll notice, are using a spruce or a cedar top because it has more projection, more vibrancy. It takes the tone wood of the back and side and then it amplifies it more. So it doesn't look like the Monaco, but the spirit of the Monaco is there, because you have that volume, that sustain, that reach and that power. And what you have is the Flight Carabao. Why is it called the Carabao? Well, it's called the Carabao because when you look at the best mangoes in the world, you get the Carabao. The sweetest mango in the world is a Carabao mango. And we thought, well, that's good enough for us, because there is something just so sweet about this ukulele. The back and sides woods on all of them are lovely. They've got that Monaco-esque quality to them, where they are just holographic enough in the lights that you'll look at it from different angles every day and see a completely different ukulele. But the mango wood itself it's warm, it's rich. It's the same wood that they use on the Fireball ukuleles, which sound fantastic, but maybe they're not that loud enough acoustically for some players. So that's where the spruce top comes in. It's a two-piece spruce top with a rosewood fingerboard and bridge. We kept the Fireball bridge pin design because that's our favourite kind of bridge to restring. A lot of people prefer that kind of convenience where you just take a pin out, pop the string in. Bob's your uncle. We did put an abalone rosette on the sound hole just so it doesn't look too plain and kind of ties in nicely. And there is front rosewood binding all the way around. You have a rosewood fingerboard and bridge with side mounted dots. So you can see when I do this, clearly the side dots, they are not central on the fingerboard, but if you're looking down as a player, you're seeing everything you need to see. That's another detail that we've used in the past on custom models that people have really loved, and Flight have actually used that in the past on the Mustang. I forgot to mention that earlier in the video. You have the 38mm nut width with the Flight headstock and those tuners, and we've also added the Southern Ukulele Store logo to the back. We didn't want it to kind of have our branding all over it. It's nice just to have that slight detail, but inside you do get the Carabao logo. And you're probably thinking, well, is that it? Well, yes, but it is considerably cheaper than the Mustang and the Fireball, because you don't have that beveled armrest, which some people don't like, and certainly left-handed people prefer to have a ukulele that looks fairly symmetrical on the body. The instrument doesn't have a pickup as well, but we are offering a MiSi version with a big discount on the MiSi. So for the same price as a Fireball, you can have an electrified Carabao that has the best possible pickup that we know of in a ukulele in it. And yeah, we really feel that this ukulele punches well above its weight. In times to come, we'll certainly be comparing this against other brands' instruments. But if you're in the market for a £500 ukulele in 2021, you're in the market for a ukulele you're going to keep and grow into, then you might be able to save a few pennies on the Carabao. And likewise, if you're somebody that doesn't like the kind of more ostentatious look of the Mustang or the Fireball, this is a bit more conventional looking, but still has the right tone woods. It's built by the right people. It feels good, it sounds good. I bought one, I love it. Yeah, so I'm going to show off now the Carabao, and then what we're going to do is we're going to do a sound sample again of the Mustang, Fireball, the Carabao, and then just at the end, for you concert players out there, I'm going to show you the Carabao C, the concert version as well. Let's give it a play. there you have it, folks. We've taken a look at the Mustang, the Fireball, and the brand new Carabao ukuleles. But which was your favourite? Leave a comment, let us know. Let us know your experiences with Flight, and yeah, just share for the ukulele community. If you have any questions, you can call me in store on 01202 430 820, or you can email us at alex@ukulele.co.uk. I would absolutely love if you liked the video and subscribe to the channel, and I will be back next week with some more ukuleles.